Okay, you are mute. Okay, we still have about 1 minute. So while we are waiting to get started, we can do deep inhale, deep exhale. Try to do with closed eyes. Okay, so let's get started. Jessica Krishna, good morning, everybody. Just close the eyes, relax shoulders, back straight. We will chant three long omkars followed by the opening prayer. Om Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kansachanuramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadguru Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwara Gurur Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Keep the eyes closed, join the hands at back of the body and bow down to the Mother Supreme Earth. Inhale, come back up. Rub the palms against each other. Generate urja, make them warm. Place the warm hands over the eyes and face. Open and close eyes few times in dark under the palms. Slowly slide the hands down. Gently open the eyes. We'll start our session with some light exercise. So it's before the practice. The orientation is very important. We chant Omkar, we pray. So once we're done with orientation, and another very important part is light exercise, Sukshma Vyayam. Alternate one palm up, one down. We will try to cover as many as body parts, joints, muscles before we dive into some more intermediate or advanced poses. Make tight fist and release, spread the fingers apart each time. You can still keep the palms 90-degree upward. Now keeping the thumbs inside, hold the fist and roll them forward few times. Try to keep the elbows straight. Our goal is to get maximum mobility, utilization at the wrist joint. Reverse the direction. Now folded elbows and swing arms up and down. Inhale upward, exhale downward. Connect all the fingers together over the shoulders. Spread fingers apart on the floor. Few times sideways. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Now hold all the fingers together over the shoulders. and try to make the circles with folded elbows. Inhale upward, exhale downward. Make sure the elbows touch once every rotation. And reverse the direction. And relax. Now extend both hands sideways, elbows straight. We will bring our palms backward. As we inhale, bring them down, front and upward. Now exhale, bring them down and back. So as much faster we can do deep breath in and out, we can keep adjusting the speed. And relax. Inhale, raise both hands up. As we exhale, bring the one palm at the back, align it with the spine, twist the upper body onto the one side, look back, keep pushing the knee forward. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale onto the second side. Try to keep the trunk as vertical as possible. Feel the full twist at the waist muscles. Inhale, come back. We will do one more time. Come back and we will complete onto the second side. Come back. Next, interlock the fingers, place the palms over the forehead. As we deeply inhale, hold the breath. Push the head and palms against each other. Release the breath, release the palms from back of the head. Push the elbows backward. Come back one more time, front of the head and back of the head. And from the side of the head, couple of times. Do with breath coordination. Now look straight at the level of the eyes. Deep inhale. As we exhale, turn the head towards right side. Align chin with the right shoulder. Look at the farthest point at the back on right. Inhale, come back. Exhale towards left. Feel the full stretches at the neck muscles, neck joint. Inhale, come back. Second time. Try to keep the shoulder blades completely still, trunk still, just head and neck. Come back and complete onto the second side. Come back. Next inhalation, turn the head upward. Look up into the ceiling. Pull the full extension at the throat. Fully exhale, head down. One more time. Up. Exhale down. And we will make a circle. Turn the head upward from the right as we inhale. Exhale towards left. Slow, steady circles. Second circle, inhale on right, exhale on left. And then two circles towards left. Inhale on left, exhale on right. Come back. Extend both hands on the side. Drop the palm vertically down on the floor. Inhale, raise the other hand up. As we exhale, bend towards right side, towards one side. Keep looking up into the ceiling. Make sure the knees should stay down. Inhale up. Exhale onto the second side. We can push the palm and folded elbow onto the floor so we can have better curvature on the trunk. Come back. Second time. While in a pose, keep looking up into the ceiling. And complete onto the second side. And once done, then we will sit in L shape. Now warming up the waist and below. Bring both palms beside the hips. Tilt or lean slightly forward as we pull the toes towards the body. Now squeeze and release all the toes few times. As we inhale, push the toes forward, all them together. Exhale, bring them back. Try to keep the knees straight, legs are fully grounded. Few times, both feet together. Inhale forward, exhale back. And few times alternate, one pull, one push. Now hold the heels together, toes together. Circle the toes around the heels. You're utilizing the ankle joints fully because we are fully rested for several hours. Just woke up, so we do need to activate all the body parts before we use them. Actually, this yogic practice, we are warming up our body for the full day activities. Reverse direction, once you complete the reverse direction as well, shake up the legs, relax them, separate both feet a little bit apart, and roll the toes in and out, keeping the legs straight. Feel the movements all the way up to the hip joints. Okay, come back. Now fold at the right knee and interlock the right toes with the left fingers. Keep pushing the right knee down to the floor, creating the spring action, making the hip joint a bit more flexible, increasing the blood circulation, increasing the energy level. Our goal is to bring knees closer to the floor. Now just use the palm to bring knee to the chin. As we inhale, press it down to the floor. Hold it for 2-3 seconds. Exhale, bring it down to the chin. Couple more times on the same side. And relax and straighten the right leg. Now hold at the left knee and interlock the left toe with right fingers. Keep pushing the left knee down to the floor. Right leg remains straight, right toes pointed towards wall in front. And bring knee to the chin. Inhale, press it down to the floor, 2-3 seconds, then bring it back to the chin. And we are continuing on the hip opening activity. We'll do butterfly pose, Titli Asana. Interlock the fingers, place fingers over the toes. The thumbs go directly under the big toes. Inhale, bring both knees all the way up. Exhale, push them down to the floor. One more time. Inhale up, exhale down. Then we can speed up the flapping, trying to keep knees closer to the floor and hitting the floor if possible. Okay, now stop the flapping. We will pull the heels inward. So heels close to the perineum, as close as possible. Keep the back straight. Keep pressing the knees down to the floor. We are doing Bhadrasan or Bhadrasan. Close the eyes, deeply inhale, hold the breath in lower abdomen, and observe that extra stretches we feel into the pelvis region, hip joints. In 7 seconds, breathe out and breathe in again. Hold for another 7 seconds. During the whole time, make sure the back is straight and knees are pressed down to the floor. So do 2 more rounds. Do with breath coordination, do with your own pace. Okay, open the eyes, and we will roll the body side by side. Try to bring the knees all the way down. As we roll, push body a little bit away from the heels. So make a space about 1 foot between heels and perineum. Back straight, hold the toes tightly. Now we are doing Bhadra Konasana. Align the head and trunk. Deep inhale. As we exhale, try to pull the upper body towards front and push it down all the way down. We can even push our shin bone backward with the folded elbows. So see if we can have a chin maybe crossing the toes. Inhale, come back up. We will do second time, longer duration. Fully exhale, bend down. Try to pull the upper body even further forward and hold the body down. We can inhale, exhale normal. Each exhalation, we can keep on pushing the head and trunk down. Inhale, come back up and sit in cross-leg posture. We can sit into Sukhasana, Siddhasana, or half lotus, full lotus, whichever way you are able to. But try to keep the back straight. Bring both hands on the sides. We'll do Parvatasana. Close the eyes with full awareness. As we breathe in, bring both hands together in front of the chest in pranam. Exhale here. Inhale again, raise both hands, rest them onto top of the head at the crown chakra. Exhale here. Deeply inhale as we extend both hands all the way up over the head, elbows straight. The whole upper body and arms are stretched upward. You can hold in a pose, inhale, exhale here, but coordinate with breath and the arms movements. So as soon as we start lowering the palms, we should do one long exhalation while bringing the palms back onto top of the head with the chest and all the way down. So 3 inhale, exhale going into the pose, 1 longer exhalation to bring the hands back down to the floor. Let's do 2 more times. Do with breath coordination, with full awareness, with your own pace. Okay, once done, then bring both hands into Dhyan Mudra. Back straight, relax shoulders. We will do Bhastrika Pranayam. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Keep full awareness in breathing only and breathing related movements. As we breathe in, our stomach will pop out, shoulders will rise a little bit, and movements we can feel at the chest. As we deeply breathe out, we can feel that our stomach goes inward, it will shrink, shoulders go down, some movements at the chest. So keep to do the micro observation. Slowly open the eyes and breathe in and out normal. Okay, next we'll do Kapalbhati Pranayam. It's actually, at some practice it called Kriya, but it also is because it's related to breathing, we also call it Pranayam as well. So bring both hands into Apan Vayu Mudra. First, let's do Vayu Mudra. Roll first fingertip into root of thumb, and next connect middle finger ring fingertips with the thumb tip. That is Apan Mudra. So Apan and Vayu together. Apan Vayu. We'll deep inhale, fill up the lungs fully. Then we will exhale, 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 exhale. Just forcefully, little by little, in multiple exhalation until we completely empty the lungs. Then we're gonna deeply inhale again, and again forcefully exhale in multiple exhalation. Okay, complete it. When we fully breathe out and open up the palms toward the ceiling, we are doing Sambhavi Mudra for 10 seconds. Tilt the head slightly upward, close the eyes, keep the body completely still. Bring the awareness in between the eyebrows. Feel the vibrations, let them calm down. Let the energy absorb into the body and come back. So we are done with pretty much the warm-up process. So we are starting with some stretches and some pauses. So I like to bring the Ashwin Bhai again back on board and let him guide us. And we may need chair, we may need yoga block or the strap belt any kind of props? Yes, you can unmute. Oh yeah, you already unmute. I'll bring you on spotlight. Welcome back.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
અશ્વિનભાઈ ગુણા આપણા એસપીસીએલ મેમ્બર છે અને મેરીલેન્ડમાં રહે છે અને એ પણ આપણે જેમ જ યોગા વખતથી આઈ મીન કોવિડ વખતથી યોગામાં એકદમ ડીપલી ઇન્વોલ્વ છે અને ડુઈંગ સમ ગુડ પોઝિસ સમ એડવાન્સ ઇન્ટરમીડિયેટ સો આપણે ઓડિયન્સને ધ્યાનમાં રાખીને એ કરીશું એટલે થોડું જરૂર પડે એ પ્રમાણે સહેજ વોર્મ અપ કરીને કે જેથી કરીને બધા થોડા ફોલો કરી શકે એ પ્રમાણે અને again audience listen to your body, so do as much as your body allows to. Then we're going to keep on practicing at home ourselves for advance. Okay, over to you.
Sure, yeah. So let's get started with the kind of cat position. So your knees and hands together. We're going to do a little bit warm up our back. So first one is to your lower back, push it down, your head up. So kind of cat position, hold it for 2 to 3 seconds, head up, your lower back down, head up. Look up to the ceilings and do 1 or 2 breathing there. Now we're gonna roll our back up and look down. So technique is to suck up your navel. So that way you can get very nice back. So round up your back as much as you can. A couple of breathing here. Again, we're gonna go down and look up and your lower back down. Round your back, suck your navel in, look down. One more, look up, your lower back down. Round your back, suck your navel in and look down. So no arch, no hunch. So your back has to be straight. We're gonna lift one leg. So let's see your right leg and look straight. So just bring your right leg up and look straight. And hold for 2 to 3 breathings or 5 breathings. Now switch the leg, left leg straight, look straight. So key is no arch or no hunch on your back. Your back has to be straight. Okay. So now what we're gonna do is your leg straight, we're gonna bring your leg inside and try to touch your chin to your knee as much as you can while rounding your back. So it's kind of like this one. Try to bring your knee closer to your chin while looking down. And you have to round your back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next leg, switch the leg. We're gonna do the same thing. Chin to your knee to your chin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So next we're gonna do is our shoulder opening. Do everyone has a chair with them? So bring the chair if you have it. If you don't, then I will let you know how to do with the wall. So first I'm gonna show you with the chair, right? The same position, get onto your knee. And if you have a chair, you put your hands down on the chair, on the top of the chair, right? And we have to get into the cat position, right? So you hold on to your top of your chair and get to the cat position. So the key is once you get to the cat position, you have to look between your hands and try to push your upper body down. So once you get in the position, this is the way you get position, right? So you don't have to look down. You have to look up and try to push as much as you can towards the floor. Get into cat position, your elbow has to be straight. You cannot fold it. If you fold it, you're not gonna get any everything you're gonna get on your elbow. So elbow has to be straight. This is shoulder opening. So you have to open up your shoulder, right? So hold on to the chair and go down as much as you can. Yeah, hold it, hold it. Once you go down, look between your hand and arch your back and try to go down as much as you can, whatever your body permits. So you will feel some of the strains on your shoulder. Try to go more down as much as you can and hold it for five counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everyone up? Okay, we're going to do one more time. This time you will see a more deeper stretch because you only did one time. The second time you have to try to go whatever level you were, a little bit down than that one. Okay. So hold your chair, right? Breathe in, breathe out, go down, and look between your hands and go as much as you can down. Okay, everyone up? Remove the chair. This one will open up your shoulder as much as you would like to. You can go deeper more and more, and it will open up your shoulder. So we're going to do a little bit of a side stretch. So everybody stand up. Drop your fingers and your palms pointing to the ceiling. And your both legs together. If you cannot balance, you can put some space between your legs, but try to be your legs together as much as you can. Right? I'll try to pull your body up and go on the sideways. So let's bend it to the right side while holding your fingers and face pointing outside. Palm pointing outside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to the position on the center. Try to pull your body up. Now go to the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to the center. So this time, I'm gonna show you by sitting, but you can say standing. You have to hold your fingers up and try to push your shoulders backwards as much as you can. As much as you can towards the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring it to the top of your head and bring it down. So next one is we're going to do the same thing. So we're gonna warm up our upper chest or middle chest now. So you have to get closer to the wall and keep 1 arm distance. So if let's say my wall is here, keep 1 arm distance and stay like this one, facing away from the wall. Right? So another key technique is when you do any back bending, you have to squeeze your buttocks and the navel. So those has to be very tight. If you lose them, then you're not going to get pain on your lower back or any back positions. Okay. So whenever you go back bending asanas, suck your navel in and kind of squeeze your buttock very hard, right? So in this one, what we're going to do is 1 arm distance from the wall, and you have to look up and put your hands on the wall, right? So once try to push your hands on the wall and then go down as much as you can. Let me show you on the side one. So I'm 1 arm distance, right? Keep your hands up. First, try to touch your wall, right? If you can touch your wall, try to go as much as down you can, right? Then starts, your elbow is folded. Now try to straighten your elbow and look up. So your back has to be rounded, upper back. So let's try everyone. So try to put your hand as much as you down you can go. But no arch on your lower back. This is pure middle back. So again, one more time, you have to stand and force your hands down as much as you can. So your body, the lower body should not go facing upwards. It has to stay straight. The middle body or middle back has to backwards, right? So we are bending your upper body. Can we try one more time, everyone? One more time. So make sure your lower back should not force forward. You don't have to arch your back. It's your middle body, the upper body. Okay, good. Okay, let's sit down. So your upper body or a middle back is kind of warm up. This is a stretch going to help you with that one. So still stay. So let's get to your left knee 90 degree, right knee on the floor. So now put your hands outside of your left knee and try to straighten your right knee as much as you can. So this leg is straight and your knee is on still the floor. But try to push as much as you can in the backside. So your right leg is very straight and laying on the floor. Then come up, right? Put your hands on your waist. The key is you don't have to lean forward, but your waist, you have to push it down, right? So you don't have to lean like this one forward. Your body is gonna remain straight. Your pelvis will come down. So let gravity pull your pelvis and your hip muscles down and look forward. So let's try that one. Everybody, if you cannot, try to use your hands and try to push it down as much as you can. So you're going to get more stretch onto your hips and on your lower back. Push as much as you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's come up. Let's switch the knee. So if your right knee was on the floor, now switch to the left knee, and your right knee will come to 90 degree. Try to push your left leg straight on the floor. Come up, your body straight, hands on the waist, and try let the gravity push it down and go down as much as you can. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In case your knees are hurting, you can use your pillow or cotton towel between your knees, so it will not kind of hurt your knees. You're gonna do the same thing, but little variation. So your left knee forward, right knee on the floor. Try to push down your left knee as much as you can. We're gonna take our hands behind our back and kind of hold it. So we have lock our fingers. So hold it, right? Try to go down, right? Your hands gonna stretch back and look up, right? Try to go back as much as you can. If you would like, you can hold your legs from the bottom, like so go down and try to hold your legs if you can. But if you cannot, you can stay here and try to look up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's switch the leg. So your right knee 90 degree, left knee on the floor. and your we are going to lock our fingers, pull it back as much as you can, your body, and look up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this will open up your lower back and the muscles supporting your back. So if you have lower back pain or anything, if you do every day, it is gonna relieve your lower back pain, especially if you have sciatica pain. This asana will help you a lot. So next we're gonna try is, give me one minute. A camel pose. And camel pose, I know all of you are doing regularly. If you are struggling with that one, you can use blocks. So you can place one block between your knees and you can hold it like this one. So it will give you support while you are going back. So if you are a beginner and if you still cannot get to camel pose, use your hand, right? Your hand, so your hand will support it. So we have to put your fingers on your lower back, both of the fingers on lower back, and the palm facing down. So your wrist will be on your lower back and your finger will be supporting your back, right? So initially, if you cannot bend it, the key technique is you have to push your lower back forward. So you cannot do like this one, right? So it's gonna give you more pressure on your abdomen. Instead of that one, you have to push your hips forward as much as you can. So if you are a beginner doing the very first times or still struggling, you can use your hand to support your lower back and try to go as much as down you can while pushing your hips forward, right? If you are doing regularly and if you can bend it down, so you can go down and try to hold your ankles and go down. And while going down, let's say your back is hurting, you're getting lots of pressure on your back, you can use a block. And the block you can place between your legs and try to hold the block and try to go down. So that will give you a support and it will not hurt your lower back. So depending on your capacity, let's get to the position. Camel pose. One, two, try to push your hip forward. Hip forward as much as you can, your body permits, hip forward. Hip forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, up. Again, we're gonna do one more time, but this time everybody try to hold it with your hands, right? So I know some of you are doing it, is holding it, but still your body is going back. Your body has your, so one key is your hips should not cross your knee. So if you are standing on your hips should not go back. It has to go forward. So try to focus with your hand, put your hands here and try to push your hips as much as can, and then try to look down as much as you can. So let's try one more time, everybody with hands. Put your hands, your fingers on your lower back and your wrist on your hips and try to push as much as you can. Push your hips forward, forward. Use your hand and push your hips forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's get to child pose because we have to do counter pose every time we do the kind of back bending. So let's get to child pose so it will help you to counter pose your back. Understand, Captain? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The next one we're gonna try is a tabletop position to help your back all together. The key is sit into the leg straight position and fold your knees, and your feet should be touching floor. It should not be up like this one. It should be touching the floor, right? So touch your feet totally on the floor, your knee folded. So try to bend your elbow wherever is your elbow reaching. So my elbow is reaching here, so I'm going to place my palm there. So my finger is facing towards me, so I'm going to put my hand like this one, and again another one, put your hand right there. Then lift your body up and try to straighten as much as you can and hold the posture. So you have to lift your body from your lower back up as much as, and try to be flat. Okay, let's try. One. Everybody ready? One. If you cannot, you can hold, kind of go into this tabletop position where your knees are folded. So this is beginner level. And try to straighten your legs as much as you can. And your neck should be dropping down. Let the gravity take care of your neck. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, everybody down. Paschimottanasana. Let's do a counter pose for this one. Hold your feet with your hands and try to go down as much as you can. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're gonna do the same asana tabletop one more time and try to go deep as much as you can. So lower your neck and kind of try to push your body straight. So let's try one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5. Okay, get down. The next one is we're gonna try the chakrasana. The chakrasana, if you are a beginner and if you cannot lift your body, so I will start with the beginner level, then go whoever is able to lift your body up, they can go into that position. So you can use your pillows, right? And you can lay down on the pillow to help your back to support it. So you can use I'm using 2 pillows. You can use 3 to 4 pillows to help you to kind of give that, right? Your knees are crossed and your hands kind of finger facing outward, and try to lift your body as much as you can. If you cannot, it's okay. If you cannot lift your body, try to lift at least your knee straight and your head down on the floor, right? So that's one level. So let's say you can still you can lift your body up, right? So next technique is you have to straighten your legs in your chakrasana. Leg folded, your hand next to your ear, and lift your body up. If you can get here, try to push your body forward. So try to take your neck inside your both hands and try to push as much as you can on the outer side. You have to push your body back towards the wall. So think of that one, that your hand you have to take inside and try to push your body up. So straighten your legs. Okay, let's try everyone. Do as per your capacity. Or you can do with the chairs too. You can lay down on the chair if you would like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everyone down. MJR, right? This is not a tabletop position. Your hand has to be like this one, right? So when you go in Chakrasana, your hand should not be like this one. This is tabletop, right? Chakrasana, you have to put your hand like this one. So in the Chakrasana, when you go down, your hand has to be like this one to your chest, right? So let's try one more time. So your elbows facing, your hands facing like this one. Yes. Try to push your body backside. Try to straighten your legs. Push it as much as you can. Okay, everyone down. We're gonna going to do the Pawan Muktasana to counterpose our Chakrasana. Hold your knees together, bring it to the chest and hold with your hands if you can. And look up and hold for 5 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everyone up. Next one, we're gonna do a warm up our side back. So we're gonna work on the stretching our side backs. Get on your knees and let's see your left knee is on floor and right leg straighten it out. And your right feet is totally resting on your floor. And we're gonna raise our left hand and go as much as down we can. Or if you cannot balance it, you can use your hand to support on this leg. So let's say you have to slide it down this leg hand as much as you can and go down. And hold it for 5 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're gonna go 5 counts down. So 1 up, 2 up, 3 up, 4 up, 5 up. Now hold it for 5 counts. Go down as much as you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's switch our legs. Someone, if your left leg is on the straight, your right hand up, and you can use other hand to support it, or you can just leave it. So, let's go in position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're gonna go 5 times down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're gonna stay here for 5 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everyone up? The same thing, we are still working on our side back. So sit down on your mat. Straighten your legs and fold one leg. So let's say I'm folding my left leg and right leg. And you can lift your body up with putting one hand up and one back and try to straighten your. So this leg has to be straight with your body. So let's say if I'm sitting this one has to be very straight, this leg, right? If you cannot get straight, it's still a little bit tilted, that's okay, but try to push it back as much as you can, right? So with your, so let's say my right leg is straight. I'm gonna hold my right toe with my right hand, right? And left hand gonna come across and I'll try to hold your outside of your right leg. If you cannot, let's say you can get up to this position, that's good. Try to push as much as you can towards the right side. If you have belt, you can use belt and try to hold with the belt with your left hand, right? So I'm gonna get in position. I will show you. So if you can hold your toe with the right hand and drop your elbow, right elbow on the floor. So this is the position one, right? Then lift your left hand and try to hold the outer edge of your right leg and look up and, and go down towards the right side as much as you can, right? So let's try everyone. One, two, three, four, five. Okay, let's switch the leg. Uh, Hold your right leg and straighten your left leg. Uh, Hold your left toe with your left arm and drop your elbow to the floor. At initial level, you're a beginner, you don't have to drop your elbow, just try to hold it. If you cannot hold your toe, you can put your hands on your calf muscles or above the knee. The key is try to push your hands forwards and try to touch your toe. If you're a beginner, you can put it anywhere where, as far as you can reach. Right? So hold your toe, go down in position, and try to touch the leg, hands to the other leg. One, two, three, four, five. Everyone up. Now we're gonna going to counter pose our back. So we're gonna going to do the Paschimottanasana. So two variation I will show in Paschimottanasana. One is we are doing regular, is straight, sit straight and hold your toes. So try to sit straight first, no hunching your lower back. Lower back has to be straight, right? And pull up your kneecaps. So your kneecaps pull up tightly, right? And have it a straight body, straight legs, straight body. Hold it with, with your fingers, hold the toes, right? And look straight. We have to just stay in this position for 5 counts, then we'll go down. One, two, three, four, five. So now we're gonna go down. So key part is your abdomen and your chest should be resting on your thighs. And you have to look forward, not look down. If you look down, you will get arch or hunch on your back, right? So we have to look forward and go down as much as you can. So I'm holding my toes and going down from my lower back. So try to push from your lower back as much as you can and go down. And look forward. One, two, three, four, five. And come up, hold your toes and look forward. Now we're gonna hold our feet from the side. So we're gonna hold our feet from the side. Instead of the toe, we're gonna hold it from the side. Hold your both feet from the side and go down as much as you can and try to bend your elbow. So that will give you more leaning forward. One, two, three, four, five. Again, hold on to your toe, come up and look straight and your back straight. Now we're gonna use our hand. So we're gonna place our hands on top of your legs like this one. So this is my leg. We're gonna push our hand like this one on top of our legs, if you can. Like this one, we're gonna push it in front of our feet. Take your hand, fold it, and put it in front of your feet, and go down as much as you can. One, two, three, four, and five. Everybody come up. So now we're gonna do a twisting asana for your back. So there are three variations in Marishasana. So we're gonna try with the Marishasana A. So let's sit straight. Hold your right knee. So your ankle should be coming to your left knee. It should not cross or should not be above. So you align your left ankle with your right ankle with the left knee. Right. So my right leg is folded. I'm gonna take my left hand up and try to push it here. Right. Let me show you this way. So if you can get to here, that's okay. So you can have your hand folded like this one. If you can touch the floor, that's very good. But if you cannot, don't try to push it as much as you can. So you can hold it your hand like this one. Other hands back. So this hand is for support. Do not lean on this hand. Right? This hand is just for support, but you have to twist from your waistline as much as you can. Okay. So let's try everyone. Your hands like this one and try to twist from your lower back or waistline and look back. One, two, three, four, five. Okay. Come to the center. Now let's switch the leg. Okay. So your hands up, crosses your knee, one leg, one hand back, look back, and try to twist from your waistline as much as you can. One, two, three, four, five. Come to the center. So now we're gonna try Marishasana variation B. So left your let's say left knee, because that's where you're gonna see properly, and place it your ankle a little bit away from your butt. So it has to fold it, but little bit away, not in the same line, little bit away, right? If you cannot get in this one, you can use a block and you can sit on the block, right? Your right leg is straight, left leg folded, a little bit away from your buttocks, right? Then lean forward, or you can use pillow, anything you get, right? Lean forward as much as you can, how we go in Paschimottanasana, right? So my left knee is folded. I'm gonna use my left hand and wrap my knee around with my left hand. So try to uh, wrap your knee with your hand on this one. And if you have a belt, if you cannot, so key is you have to lock your fingers or try to hold your wrist. If you cannot, you can use belt here if you would like. Right? So this is the and try to look down as much as you can. Try to touch your chin to your right knee. If you with your knee, which your leg is straight. So you have to go down as much as you can and try to touch your knee. Yep. Let's try. One, two, three, four, five. Everyone up. Let's switch the leg. Your right leg folded, little bit away from your buttock, and wrap your knee with your hand and the hands backside. Lock your wrist or lock your fingers if you can, and try to go down as much as you can. One, two, three, 4, 5. Straighten your legs. The next we're gonna try is a fish pose or Matsyasana. If you can sit in lotus pose, or if you can, or otherwise sit in Sukhasana. And we have to go down and use your hands like to place your crown on the mat, or you can use your mat while going down. You can fold your mat and try to go down as much as you can. So I'm going down, and use your hand to lift your body up and place your crown chakra. If you cannot lift it, that's okay. Try to push it as much as you can, or you can hold your mat and try to push your body as much as you can. Uh, Place your hands on your waistline. If you can hold your toes and push your elbow to the floor, that will be the pure, full Matsyasana. So let's try. Your crown chakra on the mat, and try to touch your waistline or your toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lift your head up and come up. Next, we're gonna try is Dhanurasana. So lay down on your belly. Hold your right knee, right ankle with right hand, left with your left. The key is you don't have to push your body up. So upper body has to be steady. You have to pull your legs up, and automatically your upper body will come up. So you don't have to do any effort on your upper body. Everything is in your leg. Try to pull your leg as much as into the floor, from the floor, right? So on this one, try to pull your legs as much as you can in the air up, but not too wide, not too wide. It has to stay closer. Your knees try to be closer, not away, closer. Let's try. 1, knee off the floor, knee off the floor. Try to take your knees off the floor. And steady. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so hand over hand and your head over there. So we're gonna stay for 5 counts, and then we'll do the another round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's do another round. Hold your knees and hold your ankle with your hands, and try to push your legs up. If you are beginner, your knees are resting on the floor. Try to push your knees up from the floor, and this will give you very good pressure in abdomen, which is very good. And try to pull your legs up and your head up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everyone down. The next one, we're gonna do the finishing asana, which is kind of twisting, because we did lots of back bending. So we just want to make sure everybody's back is safe. Lay down on your back and cross your, so let's say this is my left leg. I'm gonna cross my left leg with the right one. So cross it And if you cross your left leg with right one, go towards the left side and your head toward an opposite direction. So the one, the wrapping knee has to go down towards the floor. Your hands straight. Your both shoulders should be on the rested on the ground. So your shoulders should not come up from the floor, and look on the opposite direction. So this is called eagle twisting. Hold it for 10 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come to the center, switch your legs. So I'm wrapping my right leg with the left leg, going towards the right side, looking towards the left side. So your knees goes towards the right and look towards the left. Shoulder should be resting on the ground. Both of the shoulders, don't lift your shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Next one we're gonna try is the same twisting. So lay down on your abdomen, your hands straight, so your shoulders are resting on the floor. I'm gonna lift my left leg and go towards the right, and your chin resting on the floor. So your shoulder has to stay on the ground and try to go as much as down you can. So if your leg stays on the air, that's okay. But finally, try to push it down as much as you can. But leg has to be straight. Both leg has to be straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's bring the leg down and lift your right other leg and push it in the opposite direction. Your shoulders are resting on the floor, chin on the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring your legs down and down. Okay. Hope everyone's back is good. So I'm gonna finish the back bending over here. Bakul Pai, back to you.
Thank you very much. Awesome. And then I'll just open up for the audience. If anybody have any questions or anything, I think most asanas today, what we did is kind of, we've been doing it, but sometimes we use different terminology. Other than that, everyone able to follow pretty much well, I guess. Anybody have any question? Come to the camera, I can unmute. Any questions related to this? Yes, Dakshaben.
આપણે ઊભા થઈને wallની નજીક થઈને કરતા હતા to do the upper back bend. Do you keep your hands straight or can you bend your elbows? Can you show that again?
The key is you have to have straight. So for example, if you bend it, it's going to come in your elbow, right? So you have to straighten your elbows. It has to come on your shoulder. Your shoulder has to go backward. So like this. So if you fold it, right, everything will come on your elbow. If you straight it, then it's gonna come on your shoulder.
So but you have to put your palm against the wall like that, so then you have to bend your wrist.
Yes, the key is first touch your wall, then straighten your hands. right? So at least,
So you go like that.
yeah. So now straighten your elbows. Yeah.
Okay.
What happens is when you do that one, your upper chest or upper back and the middle back, that's what is going to round up. So when you do like this one, right? So this is what rounding up. But most of, so let me show you from the side pose. So if you're holding here, right? So at the beginner, we do the mistake is we just our elbows are bended and we try to push it from our lower back, right? So this is what you don't want to do it. Your lower back has to straight forward. You don't have to push it forward. It has to be straight and try to be like put your hand on the wall and try to straighten it and go down as much as you can. So that way you can feel it on your lower back or upper back. Your upper back especially is getting pressed heavily.
Okay, I think I got it. Thank you.
Yeah, very good clarification. And same thing when we do Surya Namaskar, when we do like Hasta Uttanasana, we should not be bending like this, right? We should try to keep our this area straight, and from the upper body, we will try to bend back.
Yeah.
So it's kind of similar way.
And they call
Else?
it chest up.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyone else? Great. So we still have like 45 minutes, including Yog Nidra and everything. So we will just do some of the poses while we are in a Vajrasan. So we will just try to fill up some poses that we should be able to today. Again, thank you, Ashwin Bhai, for the great leading some intermediate to advanced poses. And let's sit down in Vajrasan, take a break a little bit. I wished in between the poses, what we were doing, we got some chance, at least 10 seconds. Let's take a break now. Try to feel the body internally with closed eyes. From head to toes, toes to the head. Let's try to scan the body. Feel if any kind of sensations coming out from the lower back, legs. Okay, great. Come back. So let's sit in Virasana for a few seconds. Slide the heels a little bit outward and try to bring our glute muscles, sitting bones, buttocks straight onto the floor. Also try to keep the back straight. Feel the extra extension stretches into the knee joint, hamstring. All right, come back to Vajrasan, and we will do frog pose, Mandukasana. Separate the knees just a little bit away from each other, just 2-3 inches. Extend both hands forward, keeping the thumbs inside. Make tight fist. Deeply inhale, hold the breath into lower abdomen. Then place top of the fist in between the ribcage and navel. Now forcefully exhale. Bend down without leaving the heels. Push the head and trunk as low as possible. While holding the trunk down, tilt the head up. Inhale, come back up. Second round, frog pose, Mandukasana, same sequence, tight fist, deep inhale, hold the breath. Place the fist, forcefully exhale, bend down, and tilt head up. Inhale, come back up. All of these poses are performed much better because of we had lots of other exercise warm-ups. Earlier we did lots of stretches. Now we do complementary pose, going backward bending. So you can do from the Virasana or Vajrasana, either way, whichever you feel more comfortable, with help of both the palms at the back. Very slowly, gently, bring our back and back of the head onto the floor. Supta Vajrasana or Supine Vajrasana. Try to keep the knees as close as possible and as close to the floor. Don't let them go up. Relax the lower back. Relax the knee joints, hamstring, the thigh muscles. Bring both hands up. Rest the palms on top of the thighs. So whenever you do practice yourself, try to stay this pose for half minute or 1 minute. So whenever we need to come out of the pose, let's grab the ankles, push the elbows down to the floor, and bring the body up back into the initial pose, Virasana or Vajrasana. Okay, great. So let's stand up. So I think most of the poses we already got covered. We got cat and cow pose. In Sanskrit, we call it Marjariyasana. We did it. We did Purva Uttanasana. Right? We also call it as a reverse plank. Those all are already covered. We did Tiryak Tadasana as well. So let's do Kati Chakrasana. Separate the feet far apart. Bring both hands at the waist. Try to hold the legs, feet still. We are trying to twist just the upper body. Deep inhale. Keeping the upper body as vertical as possible. Fully exhale as we twist it. Look at the back. We can also try to see what's on the other side. Feel the full twist at the waist muscles, lower back. Inhale, come back, look straight, exhale onto the second side. Inhale, come back. We will do second time. Hold in a pose at least 5 to 7 seconds. Come back and complete onto the second side. Come back. Now let's move in front of the mat. We will do 4 Surya Namaskar with the mantra music. So let's follow the beats. Try to keep the feet as close as possible, but just in order to maintain the balance, you can just keep them separate. Otherwise, if you're able to, just try to keep them as close as possible. Okay. Roll the shoulders back and down and start.
मरीचये नमः। ॐ आदित्याय नमः। ॐ सवित्रे नमः। ॐ अर्काय नमः। ॐ भास्कराय नमः। ॐ मित्राय नमः। ॐ रवये नमः। ॐ सूर्याय नमः। ॐ भानवे नमः। ॐ खगाय नमः। ॐ पूष्णे नमः। ॐ हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः। ॐ मरीचये नमः। ॐ आदित्याय नमः। ॐ सवित्रे नमः। ॐ अर्काय नमः। ॐ भास्कराय नमः। ॐ मित्राय नमः। ॐ रवये नमः। ॐ सूर्याय नमः। ॐ भानवे नमः। ॐ खगाय नमः। ॐ पूष्णे नमः। ॐ हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः। ॐ मरीचये नमः। ॐ आदित्याय नमः। ॐ सवित्रे नमः। ॐ अर्काय नमः। ॐ भास्कराय नमः। ॐ मित्राय नमः। ॐ रवये नमः। ॐ सूर्याय नमः। मरीचये नमः ॐ आदित्याय नमः ॐ सवित्रे नमः ॐ अर्काय नमः ॐ भास्कराय नमः
Okay, let's sit down in a malasan. Few seconds. Let the heart rate, blood circulation become normal. You can do some variations here. So you can do some more stretches for the lower back, waist muscles. And get back up. You can try balancing pose. Let's do tree pose. I think we have mastered all these poses, right? Keep on practicing. Okay, I can switch to the other side. Okay. Next, we'll do Uttishta Hasta Padangushtasana. So we can grab the toe, or if you like, if you want to try to grab the foot instead of the toe, you can try that. But key is we need to keep the knee straight. The knee should be straight. This will help us bring the leg even up more higher. Otherwise, if you want to do the same way with the toe, you can just continue with the toe. This is just a try. Okay. How about next 5 minutes? Do some inversions, some advanced headstand, and at least I will try to do headstand, and over there I will try to do make a Padmasana in headstand. Also, we can do shoulder stand, and we can do Padmasana at the shoulder stand. So we can try as much as you guys can follow, maybe help with sofa or something. Otherwise, if you're able to do this poses directly, then no problem. You can interlock the fingers, and we can place the elbows a little bit in both arms, should not be straight, a little bit in a cross, so we can have a good support. This is a little bit tough part. And if you did attempted Sirsasana, just try to sit down, get into a child pose for a few seconds. Great. I'm seeing so many people trying. I don't know any of you try to do any cross leg or not. Okay, maybe we will hold the shoulder stand with cross leg probably for the next session. We can do one more advanced pose, Kakasana, crow pose. So once we're ready, you can bring both palms on the floor and lift the body up a little bit so we can align our knees with the upper arms. Tilt the body forward. So when we tilt the body forward, it automatically lifts up the feet off the floor. Great. So many crow poses. Yep. Great. So we already did Matsyasana, but just for a few more seconds, let's get down into the Shavasana pose. And we are getting ready for Yoga Nidra. So stay in Shavasana pose and then transition into Matsyasana for 15-20 seconds. Meantime, I will set up the Yoga Nidra audio. So at whatever point, if you want to turn the lights down, you want to cover yourself up, just get ready for Yoga Nidra. Should make any final adjustments, final movements. So once you're done with the Yoga Nidra, then get down into Shavasana. Just close the eyes, full relax the body, and start following the instructions word by word.
अब आप गहरी सांसें लेना शुरू करें। गहरी सांस अंदर और बाहर। एक बार फिर से गहरी सांस अंदर और बाहर। पुनः एक बार अंदर आती हुई सांस आपको ताजगी दे रही है, शक्ति दे रही है, और बाहर जाती हुई सांस आपके तनाव, टेंशन, तकलीफों को आपसे दूर ले जा रही है। और अब आपका मन शांत होने लगा है। आसपास के आवाजों के साक्षी बनिए। सिर्फ उनको सुनना है, एक साक्षी भाव। और अब धीरे धीरे आपका शरीर ढीला पड़ने लगा है, और ज्यों-ज्यों आपका शरीर ढीला पड़ रहा है, आपका मन शांत होने लगा है। जो भी हो रहा है उसको होने दें, किसी भी अनुभव को जज ना करें। अब अपनी चेतना को अपने पैर की उंगलियों पे ले जाएं, लेफ्ट टोज एंड राइट टोज। उसको अपने मन की आंखों से देखें, महसूस करें और ढीला छोड़ें। अब अपने ध्यान को अपने दोनों एंकल्स या टखनों पे ले जाएं। एंकल में मौजूद तनाव को, टेंशन को महसूस करें और ढीला छोड़ें। आपके दोनों टखने विश्राम कर रहे हैं। अब अपनी चेतना को धीरे से अपने दोनों पिंडलियों या काफ मसल्स पे ले जाएं। वहां की संवेदनाओं के साक्षी बनिए और धीरे से दोनों पिंडलियों को ढीला छोड़ें, शिथिल करें। आपके घुटने के नीचे का भाग शिथिल हो चुका है, ढीला हो चुका है, रिलैक्स हो चुका है। इस विश्राम को अपने अंदर अनुभव करिए। अपनी चेतना को अब अपने दोनों जांघों पर ले जाएं, लेफ्ट थाई एंड राइट थाई। वहां की मांसपेशियों को महसूस करें, वहां मौजूद टेंशन को, स्ट्रेस को देखें और ढीला छोड़ें। दोनों जांघ रिलैक्स हो चुके हैं, शिथिल हो चुके हैं। अब अपनी चेतना को दोनों कूल्हों के ऊपर ले जाएं, लेफ्ट हिप एंड द राइट हिप, एंड रिलैक्स द मसल्स ऑफ योर हिप्स एंड थाइस। कूल्हे की मांसपेशियां ढीली हो रही हैं, रिलैक्स हो रही हैं। अब अपनी चेतना को अपने पेट और कमर के निचले हिस्से पे ले जाएं, उसको महसूस करें, देखें और ढीला छोड़ें। अब अपनी चेतना को अपनी छाती पर लाइए, छाती की मांसपेशियों को ढीला छोड़ें, आराम दें, विश्राम दें। अब अपनी चेतना को पीठ के ऊपरी हिस्से पे लाइए, वहां मौजूद तनाव के साक्षी बने, उसको देखें और ढीला छोड़ें। पूरा शरीर ढीला हो रहा है, रिलैक्स्ड हो रहा है और आपका मन एक गहन विश्राम में उतरता चला जा रहा है। इस विश्राम के साक्षी बनिए। अब अपनी चेतना को अपने दोनों कंधे, लेफ्ट शोल्डर एंड द राइट शोल्डर, पर लाएं। दोनों कंधे विश्राम कर रहे हैं, ढीले हो रहे हैं, रिलैक्स हो रहे हैं। अपने ध्यान को अब अपनी दाएं बांह और बाईं बांह के ऊपर ले जाएं। पुट योर अटेंशन ऑन लेफ्ट आर्म एंड राइट आर्म। देखें, महसूस करें, ढीला छोड़ें। हाथ की उंगलियों को भी ढीला छोड़ें, रिलैक्स करने दें। और ज्यों-ज्यों आपकी मांसपेशियां रिलैक्स कर रही हैं, आपका मन एक गहन विश्राम में, डीप रिलैक्सेशन में उतरता चला जा रहा है। अब अपने ध्यान को अपनी गर्दन के ऊपर ले जाएं। गर्दन में मौजूद तनाव को, टेंशन को महसूस करें और गर्दन के रेशे रेशे को ढीला छोड़ें, आराम करने दें। आप एक गहन विश्राम में उतरते जा रहे हैं। जो विचार आए उन विचारों को आने दें। अपनी चेतना को अपने चेहरे के ऊपर ले जाएं। दाईं आंख, बाईं आंख, ऊपर का होठ, नीचे का होठ, आपके गाल और संपूर्ण चेहरा, चेहरे के सारे मांसपेशियों को विश्राम करने दें, ढीला छोड़ें। और अब आप अपनी चेतना को सिर के पिछले हिस्से पे ले जाएं और सिर के पिछले हिस्से को पूरी तरह से ढीला छोड़ें, रिलैक्स करें। ज्यों-ज्यों आपका शरीर रिलैक्स हो रहा है, आपका मन एक गहन विश्राम में उतरता चला जा रहा है। और ज्यों-ज्यों आपका मन गहन विश्राम में जा रहा है, आपके शरीर की मांसपेशियां और शिथिल हो रही हैं और ढीली पड़ रही हैं। संपूर्ण बायां पैर शिथिल हो चुका है। संपूर्ण दायां पैर रिलैक्स्ड हो चुका है, ढीला पड़ चुका है। पेट, छाती की मांसपेशियां आराम कर रही हैं, विश्राम कर रही हैं। संपूर्ण पीठ की मांसपेशियां ढीली पड़ रही हैं, रिलैक्स्ड पड़ रही हैं। गर्दन विश्राम कर रहा है, चेहरा ढीला पड़ रहा है। सिर का हिस्सा पूरी तरह से शिथिल हो चुका है। इमेजिन करिए कि आप एक गार्डन में लेटे हुए हैं और यहां की ताजी हवा आपको और विश्राम दे रही है। तितलियां आपके आसपास उड़ रही हैं और जब आप इनको देखते हैं तो आपका मन शांत हो रहा है। ठंडी हवा के झोंके आपके शरीर को एक मसाज दे रहे हैं। नरम नरम घासों को अपने शरीर से छूते हुए महसूस करें। आप इस टेम्परेचर को इंजॉय कर रहे हैं और आपका मन एक गहन विश्राम में उतरता जा रहा है। जो भी तनाव आपके शरीर में था, इमेजिन करिए वो भाप की तरह आपके शरीर से उड़ता जा रहा है और आपका शरीर और ढीला पड़ रहा है, आपका मन और शांत हो रहा है। इस स्टेट में मैं आपको कुछ सजेशंस देता हूं। अपने मन में पूरे कन्विक्शन के साथ, पूरी दृढ़ता के साथ, पूरी मजबूती के साथ ये दोहराएं कि मैं शक्तिशाली हूं। आई एम पावरफुल। मैं शक्तिशाली हूं। आई एम पावरफुल। आई एम बिकमिंग हेल्दी। मैं स्वस्थ हो रहा हूं। आई एम बिकमिंग हेल्दी। मैं स्वस्थ हो रहा हूं। आई एम बिकमिंग रिच। मैं धनवान हो रहा हूं। मैं धनवान हो रहा हूं। आई एम बिकमिंग सक्सेसफुल। मैं सफल बन रहा हूं। और इसी आनंद को महसूस करते हुए, इस रिलैक्सेशन का आनंद लेते हुए, ये जानते हुए कि ब्रह्मांड की सबसे बड़ी शक्ति आपके साथ हमेशा है और हमेशा रहेगी, अब आप वापस आने के लिए तैयार हैं। अब मैं 1 से 5 गिनूंगा। 1, आसपास की आवाजों को सुनना शुरू करें। 2, अपने शरीर को थोड़ा थोड़ा हिलाना शुरू करें। 3, अपने पैरों को मोड़ लें। 4, अपने शरीर को हिलाएं डुलाएं। और 5,
Raise both hands over the body. Rub the palms against each other. Generate urja. Place the warm hands over the eyes and face. Move the palms over the eyes. Open and close eyes few times in dark under the palms. Slowly slide the hands down as we gently open the eyes. Now hold at both the knees. Roll the body onto the right side. Stay on right for about 2 to 3 normal breaths. Very slowly, with help of both the palms, bring the body up back into comfortable sitting posture. We'll do Anulom Vilom Pranayam with hands in Vishnu Mudra. We will inhale on left, exhale on right, and inhale on right, exhale on left, left to right, right to left. But try to do deep breath in, deep breath out. With closed eyes, you can chant Gayatri mantra or any other mantra of your choice. Complete the cycle when we breathe out on left. Complete the mantra if you were chanting. Okay, next we will do Brahmari Pranayam 3 times, followed by Sambhavi Mudra for 10 seconds. Okay, back and we will do the closing procedure. Bring both palms on top of each other, back straight, relax shoulders, close the eyes, keep them closed till end. We will chant Mahamrutyunjay mantra, everybody together 3 times, followed by short meditation. During meditation, keep awareness at the crown chakra, the crown of the head. We'll just do one Omkar chanting after that and closing prayer. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukmeva Bandhanan Mrutyor Mukshiyamamrutat Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukmeva Bandhanan Mrutyor Mukshiyamamrutat Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukmeva Bandhanan Mrutyor Mukshiyamamrutat. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamataya Purnameva Vasishyate Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramaya Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschit Dukhabhag Bhavet Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Rub the palms against each other, generate Urja. Place warm hands over the eyes and face. Move the palms over the eyes, fingers crossed over the forehead. Gently massage the eyelids. Then open and close eyes few times in dark under the palms. Slowly slide hands down as we gently open the eyes. Rub the palms one more time. Place them on top of the head, back of the head, shoulders, arms, trunk, legs, throughout the body to spread the energy within. Hari Om Tat Sat Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Happy weekend and see you all tomorrow morning. I'm going to unmute you guys. Hey, you all are unmute.
You, Sri Krishna.
Thank you, Bhakti.
Right.